Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Simply Tish. So today I have decided to make an easy meal. This is shrimp stir fry. It's really easy to do and it tastes delicious. One of my favorite meals to do. Right here we have about a tablespoon and a half of green onion, 1.5 cups of carrots, about 2 cups of snow peas, 2 cups of bean sprouts. We have here the shrimp that my niece helped me devein and peel, and I just added some salt and pepper and I put it to the side. We also have 4 cups of broccoli, and for the sauce we have 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 1/2 cup of chicken stock, 1.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons, this is 3 tablespoons or 1/4 cup of rice vinegar. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. All right guys, let's get started. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and work on the sauce first so we can just set it aside until we need it. Right here, I went ahead and added the 1/2 cup of soy sauce and the 1/2 cup of chicken stock. We're gonna go ahead and add the 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, the 1.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce, the 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and this is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And what I did was I just went and added a little bit of water because we don't want to put it in there just as is, because we want to make sure it doesn't have any clumps. Now we're going to go ahead and give it a whisk. We're also going to add about 3 garlic cloves of garlic cloves, and give it a whisk. You can add ginger if you want, but because I'm adding ginger to the stir fry itself, I'm not gonna put ginger in here. So that is done. That's how it should look. Before you go ahead and add it to the stir fry, just make sure you whisk it again because the cornstarch will settle in the bottom. Now let's go ahead and work on the protein. Okay guys, so in a wok I added about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, and right now I have it on high heat. Once the oil is hot, we're gonna go ahead and add the shrimp. I'm gonna put it for around 3 minutes, just so that it can cook maybe halfway through. After 3 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and remove the shrimp and set it to the side. I finished cooking the shrimp and I removed it. I set it to the side, cleaned out the wok. I added maybe 1/2 tablespoon of olive oil and a little bit of sesame oil, just a little drizzle. In that, I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic and my ginger. We're gonna go ahead and cook this until we have, for about 30 seconds, or until you start to really smell the fragrance of the ginger and the garlic. Once you start to really smell the fragrance, you go ahead and add your vegetables. So what I did here is I added the carrots, And now I'm adding broccoli. My wok is actually smaller than I thought, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do all the broccoli at once. Please go ahead, mix it up. I'm going to let this cook for maybe about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the snow peas and the bean sprouts. The reason why is because snow peas and bean sprouts, they cook really quickly, and I don't want it to become too soft. So I'm going to add that about 5 to 7 minutes in. Okay guys, so this has been cooking for maybe about 5 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and add our snow peas. You can use any vegetables you want. You can use mushrooms, onions, bell peppers, bok choy, anything you really desire. I'm adding the bean sprouts now. So the vegetables, they're limitless. Whatever you like, you can add in here. Okay, so now that I have that in there, I'm going to give this all a mix and let it cook for about another 5 minutes. I wanted to add that add a little bit of salt while the vegetables are cooking because it will help to release the water from the vegetables. And if you see that it's a little too dry, just add a little bit of water in there and keep it on about medium-high heat. Okay, so at this time it's been cooking for maybe around 9 minutes. It has a minute more, so I'm gonna add the shrimp back to the pot or the wok. We're going to give this about another 40 seconds, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the sauce. Okay guys, so what I did right now is I made a little tunnel in the middle of the vegetables and I added the sauce. I let the sauce cook on high heat, medium-high heat for maybe about a minute, and as you can see right now it's dark in color, and that's because finally the cornstarch is thickening up the sauce. And so now it's at the consistency that I like. So we're gonna go ahead and slowly start turning everything together. I make a little bit of extra sauce, which is what I gave you guys the measurements because I like to put it on the rice. You can also use noodles for this, any type of noodles you like, any type of rice. I'm using jasmine rice. I just love jasmine rice, and in my household we just love rice. So I'm just going ahead and giving this a nice turn. I'm just gonna finish turning this, and then that's it, it's done. All you have to do is take it off the heat and plate it. I'll give you guys one last look on how it should look once it's all done in the wok. And you can go ahead and taste it, and if you need more salt, just go ahead and add more salt. But it looks so good, and it smells, again, like everything else, just really delicious. And just like that, another meal completed. Here's my version of shrimp stir fry. It's so very easy to make, and it's so comforting, tastes so amazing, and you guys should definitely try this out. You can have it with rice, with noodles, whatever you want to have with it. So here it is. Thank you guys for coming onto my video and watching it. Thank you for subscribing, for liking my videos. I really appreciate everything. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments down below. Let me know any recipes you would like to see done. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell. It truly helps me. I thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.